Yo, quick video. I want to make a review on Yu-Gi-Oh, man. It's been years since I watched Yu-Gi-Oh. I've been watching Yu-Gi-Oh since I was a little kid, man. I used to collect the cards and everything. What I like about Yu-Gi-Oh was the whole card game. I think the card game was dope as hell, man. The way the system worked was dope. I like the character designs. I like the card designs. Everything was just great. I like Yugi, but if I'm gonna be honest, my favorite character in the original Yu-Gi-Oh series was Seto Kaiba, man. I always liked his style and that blue eyes white dragon, man. That was my shit back in the day. You know, you got Yugi Moto with his dark magician. Then you got Joey Wheeler. He started off trash, but he was actually making his come ups as the show kept going. He ended up becoming one of my favorite characters in the whole franchise. He's came a long way, man, since season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh. You got Mai Valentine. She was one of the best female duelists, and I always wanted them two to be together, man, because they had such a good chemistry with each other. I like the whole concept of these magical items called the Millennium items. They have magical powers, and then you got the Shadow round. Is when the stakes are high when you lose your soul. If I say my favorite season would be, I think, season 2, when they had the tournament, the duel tournament, and they had to deal with Merrick, and this is when the concept of the Egyptian gods came, which was dope. Obelisk the Tormentor, dope. Slifer the Sky Dragon, dope. Green Dragon of Ra, dope. And it's crazy how you had to sacrifice 3 cards just to play them on the field, which is understandable because they so OP. I say my favorite villain is, it's like hard to say. It's between Merrick and Bakura, because I like villains like Bakura. They're so menacing and like manipulative, and I also like villains like Merrick that's just so OP and ruthless. I got into Yu-Gi-Oh GX like a year or two later, and I like Yu-Gi-Oh GX. Yu-Gi-Oh GX was one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh series, and I like Jaden Yugi. He's one of my favorite antagonists. But if I gotta be honest with you, Jaden Yugi is the truth, man. And when a lot of these TV shows and these animes, like the main character has to start from like level 1 and work itself up like level 100. Jaden already started from like at least like level 50. I mean, he was already competent as a duelist. He beat Dr. Crawler, and his whole deck theme is just dope. Like the elemental heroes, dope. He made polarization look cool, man. You got Chaz, and I always thought he was like a Seto Kaiba ripoff. I really wasn't that into Chaz. I mean, he had a couple cool cards like those Arm Dragons, but that's it. And the like those XYZ Dragon cards, whatever you call them. But I thought that Sebastian was a lot more cooler character than Chaz. And to be honest, I thought he should have been utilized more. they barely utilized Sebastian, and he was like a good duelist. He was a competent duelist. And I have to say, my favorite character on the GX series was Zane. Man, Zane was dope. Them Cyber Dragons, dope. Cyber End Dragon, dope. And I liked him even more when he turned, a little bit darker. Cyrus, the unconfident dudes, I really didn't care for his character, to be honest with you. Lex is not. Whew, nearly my level duelist. And the villains were not that bad. Even though I like the villains and the original Yu-Gi-Oh series better, that wasn't that bad though. And I felt like the ending of the series was a bit rushed. But all around, I like the Yu-Gi-Oh GX. Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, I thought it was okay. It was watchable. I like the new concept of riding these vehicles while dueling. You got Yusei, Jack Atlas. I feel like he was like a rip-off to Seto Kaiba too, but his character was a lot more better than Chaz. To be honest, I didn't really care for most of the characters on that series, except for like a few. The villains weren't really all that. You had a couple of good villains, but most of them really wasn't that interesting compared to GX and the original Yu-Gi-Oh. And I think it really hurt it for me with the 5Ds is that the pacing was just too slow. I think it was like that after season 1. Season 1 was good, but it started to fall off after season 2. During season 2. Like, the pacing was slow. They kept stretching out certain parts of the story that wasn't necessary. It was too many filler in 5Ds. I managed to get through it, but to be honest, man, I skipped some of those episodes. And then you got Yu-Gi-Oh! Etsu. I tried to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Etsu, but I just couldn't. I watched the whole season, like season 1, and I barely got through that. I like the concept, but the whole, like the character designs and the theme of it, like it's based on a kid from middle school, and then everything was just too kiddie. The character designs were kiddie, like the card designs, too like kiddie. I just couldn't get into it. I tried watching season 2, a few episodes, and I gave up. I couldn't watch it. Wasn't good to me. And I tried watching the other Yu-Gi-Oh series after Etsu, a few episodes. I just couldn't get into it. I just stopped watching it. But I still love Yu-Gi-Oh even to today. I still play some of the games. And this series will still be a big part of my childhood, and it'll stay close to my heart. And that's it. A subscriber of mine wanted me to make a review on Yu-Gi-Oh! And here you go. Hope you guys like it. And peace. Believe in harder cards.